Hi everybody, it's Mr. Peng here from TFD Collectors. As I've shared in the first video, this is going to be a channel where I will document my experiences collecting Pokemon cards, Nintendo Switch games. It will also be a place for me to share my different experiences and also some of the highlights from my Twitch stream. In today's video, I will be introducing to you the different types of Pokemon products that are available. Now, as a beginner, I know it's going to be very easy to be overwhelmed by the sheer quantity of Pokemon products that are out there. Believe me, I experienced the same thing when I started collecting a few months ago. I came in at the time when it was the Celebrations expansion, and they had a lot of different products. So it was pretty overwhelming to me, and I hope that today's video will be able to help you as a beginner to know what kind of products are available, and that will help you a little bit when you make your purchases. Pokemon TCG has come a long way. It was released in 1996, which was about 26 years ago. And how they do it is that every single time they will release a different series, and in each series there will be different expansions. So to illustrate this, you can take a look at this website here, and you notice that this is the EX series, which was released in 2003. I believe that there were other series that came before it, but it is not captured in this website here. Now, if you notice, each series will have a different expansion, and there are the different names here. So for instance, this is the Deoxys expansion in the EX series, which was released in 2005. So if you scroll all the way up on this web page, you realize that there have been many different series, and then currently the series that we are on is the Sword and Shield series, which was released in 2020, and they have different expansions. The current expansion is the Fusion Strike expansion. The new expansion is going to come out in February, in a month's time, and it's the Brilliant Stars expansion, which people are really excited about because there is a Charizard V-Star, and people are generally interested in the Charizard cards. I think at the point of release of this YouTube video, there are people that are talking about the Charizard V-Star Secret Rare, which you can probably find out more by just doing a quick Google search. The first product that I'm going to introduce to you is the Elite Trainer box, and the Elite Trainer box generally comes with every expansion. So if you look here, this is an example of the Elite Trainer box. This is the Fusion Strike one, and you notice that there is Mew on the cover. Now, depending on the expansion, there might be different designs of the Elite Trainer box. Usually, it will be two varying designs. So an example would be from the Evolving Skies expansion. So if you look at this Elite Trainer box here, you will notice that this is the first design with 4 evolutions of Eevee. And then there is a variation in terms of the design, which is a second Elite Trainer box, which has the other 4 evolutions of Eevee. Now, regardless of the design, the contents of the Elite Trainer box would be similar. It would be the same, so you do not have to fret about that. Let's move to the contents of the Elite Trainer box. Now, as you can see here, the Elite Trainer box will contain 8 booster packs inside. A booster pack is basically a pack with 10 Pokemon cards of different rarities. So this box contains 8 of those booster packs. In general, for Pokemon products, all of them will contain different quantities of booster packs. So this would be the Elite Trainer box with 8 booster packs. Now, in addition to that, they also have card sleeves, which looks something like this, and it will usually match the design of the Elite Trainer box. So if you notice, these are the Mew card sleeves, and you have 65 of those. Pokemon deck would contain 60 Pokemon cards. So in general, you have some extra, and you can basically put your cards into these sleeves that they will provide. Now, in addition to that, there is also dice, which will follow the color scheme of the Pokemon Elite Trainer box. If you notice, the Fusion Strike one has some purple and blue dice, and also condition markers, which looks like this. So this is for burn, and this is for poison. So these are things that are required for you to play the Pokemon TCG. Other than that, they also have other things that you will need for your game. So if you notice here, this will be a pack of energy cards that will come with the Elite Trainer box. They will also be providing you with this. I think it's a standard booklet with the trading card game rules. So they will basically be able to illustrate to you the different rules of the game. It's pretty standard in the Elite Trainer boxes. And then the last one will be a player's guide. So if you look here, this is the player's guide that comes with the Elite Trainer box. And honestly, in this player guide, I think it's actually pretty nicely printed. They will talk about a few things. So they will introduce the Pokemon cards that are new to the expansion, and then they will share a little bit about it, some strategies as to how you can use these cards. So if you notice, they have examples of different cards that are inside the expansion. So in this case, they are talking a lot about the V and the VMAX cards. So it has a few pages of this, very nicely printed. And then they talk about the different combinations and so on. So in a way, it kind of highlights to you the different things in this expansion. And then subsequently, at the back, they will show you the entire card list of the expansion, which I think is pretty nice. And they have these little check boxes which you can check to sort of capture whether you have already collected the card or not. So it lists down the entire directory of cards that are available in this expansion. So it really has all the different Pokemon cards. You notice that this expansion is a very big one, and it has many different cards that are available. Yep. So that was the Elite Trainer box. I'm going to introduce to you now the second Pokemon product that's typical of each expansion, and it is the booster box. Now if you notice here, this booster box essentially contains 36 booster packs inside. So if you just want to open packs, this is probably the product that you would purchase. The third product that I'll be talking about will be the Build and Battle box. So if you notice this is significantly smaller than the Elite Trainer box. So if you take a look here, now in this Build and Battle box, it contains a 23 card evolution pack. And that 23 card evolution pack contains basic Pokemon and so on, such that you can build a deck out of it. In addition to that, there are also 4 booster packs that are inside. Now the idea of the Build and Battle box is that you can form a deck easily just by using the cards that are inside. There is also a variation of this, which is it's called the Build and Battle Stadium. Now in the Build and Battle Stadium, it contains 2 Build and Battle boxes that you see here, and in addition to that, they also have 4 additional booster packs to these 2 Build and Battle boxes. It also contains dice and the markers, very much like the Elite Trainer box. It contains 121 energy cards, so it's in actual fact very similar to the Elite Trainer box, but do take note that the Elite Trainer box has 8 booster packs, while the Build and Battle Stadium in total will have 12 booster packs. But you don't get things like the player's guide and the rule book inside. So this is the Build and Battle Stadium. Other than those standard products, there are also some variations which contain booster packs. So if you take a look here, this is an example. This is what they call the 3-pack blister. Now inside this blister, there are 3 booster packs with 1 promo card and a coin. Now there can be some variations. So there are packs which contains just 1 booster pack. There are products which contains 3 promo cards, some with the coin, some without the coin. So that is just some variation to the products. So you can take a closer look here. In this case, the EV is the promo card, and then there is a Dragonite Pokemon coin here. There are other possible variations, as I mentioned. This is not from the Fusion Strike expansion, it's a separate one, but notice that there are 3 promo cards, a coin, and then 2 booster packs. So sometimes they do that, they have some variations to this, and depending on what you need, you will make the purchase accordingly. In addition to that, I think sometimes you might want to have some extra protection for your booster packs. So an example will be called the sleeved booster pack, which looks like this. What the sleeve booster pack is about is basically a booster pack contained inside additional cardboard like this. to serve as extra protection. Usually it costs slightly more than just a booster pack, just because of this extra protection. Now some people have speculated that the sleeve booster pack would have better hits, but I don't think that is true. Honestly, I think these are some ways that people think, like, certain products will contain better hits as compared to other products, but I think in general it's still a game of chance. Other than the products that I introduced to you earlier, which were pretty standard of each expansion, there are sometimes products that are produced that are not really confined within the expansion, and they are kind of special products, which I will share with you. So one example is this. This is the part of the EV Evolution VMAX Premium Collection, and I think it's highly sought after right now. It's very hard to get a hold of this. I only managed to get hold of the Vaporeon VMAX box that you see here. And currently I think it's being sold at much higher than retail price due to the scarcity of it. Now, if you take a closer look at this, it's quite typical. In general, it will contain some promo cards, as I mentioned, a jumbo card, which is a big card about A5 size, and then it will contain booster packs. Now, the reason why I say that it's not really confined to the expansion, because these booster packs generally come from different expansions inside the Sword and Shield series, for instance. Sometimes it includes a pin like this, so in this case you notice that there is a Vaporeon pin. So these are examples of boxes that come about, which are not really confined to the expansion. Another example of such special boxes would be this, and I think this is available at the Pokemon Center currently. This is the Mythical Squishy Premium Collection. So as I mentioned, it's quite typical for there to be promo cards. So you notice these are the promo cards, and then there will be booster packs inside. Now, in addition to that, they have the squishies, which are like little cute depiction of the Pokemon that you can squish. And so that is the kind of variation that you get with different products. One thing's for sure though, in general, all these products will definitely contain some form of booster packs and some form of promo cards. And that is actually how they entice you to buy the products, because at the end of the day, if you want to master set a particular expansion, what you will need is these promo cards to fit in your collection. So how do you get the promo cards? You have to purchase these boxes so that you can complete your collection. One thing that I did not mention is that most of these Pokemon products will contain a code card. Now these code cards have a code on it which you can redeem on the Pokemon TCG online game. So there are people that actually look for these code cards so that they can play the game with certain features and so on. I hope that this video has been beneficial to you, to introduce the different products that are available in each expansion. Especially if you are a beginner like me and you're new to the Pokemon TCG community, I hope that it helps you. In general, I think if let's say you're trying to gift someone that is new to Pokemon TCG a product, I would recommend the Elite Trainer box, because the Elite Trainer box contains everything that is required for the person to play the game. I mean, it has the rule book, it has the player's guide, it has the card sleeves and so on, and I think that it is quite useful for him or her if let's say he's just new to this community. Now if let's say you're getting someone something that is more experienced, that has already been collecting Pokemon cards, I think a booster box or like a blister or a sleeved booster pack would be beneficial to that person. Now if let's say you're just getting someone something, just for the fun of it, recommend one of those special boxes that you saw just now, like the Vaporeon VMAX Premium Collection. So at least the person will get the experience of opening booster packs, and in addition to that, they get something like a little knick-knack, like a pin or like some soft toys that would allow them to have something that they enjoy in some sense. So I think that is a quick summary of the different products that are available in Pokemon TCG. So we've come to the end of this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, to give me a like and subscribe. This is a very new channel and I'm still learning along the way, and a like and subscribe from you will really benefit this channel a lot. If you have any comments, if you have anything to share, do leave it in the comment section below. It will help me to grow as well. And so I will see you in the next video. Bye.